Hi everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for our last day, day 7 of our yoga challenge for scoliosis. So today's pose, how can it be anything else, is going to be a relaxation pose, and I have chosen a variation of Shavasana where we have our legs elevated, which I love for scoliosis. Really nice to release the back, to release the lower back, release some of the tension that you might be experiencing in your hip flexors as well. And we're going to make sure that we're really well set up for this to make it as comfortable as possible. So you will need a couple of blankets for this variation, and you will need a chair. So I'm going to use this folded blanket to cover my yoga mat, like so, and then I've got another blanket which I've kind of folded up into this rectangle shape, and this is the right height for me. Now for you this might be different. Maybe you need a little bit more support underneath the head. When you lie down, you want to have the forehead slightly higher than the chin, but you don't want it to bring you into that forward head position, which we talked about obviously during the challenge. So it should be comfortable, but you don't want to start pushing the head forwards. So from there, I'm going to lie down on my back, and I'm aiming for, when I have my legs on the chair, there to be a little bit of a slant here. So the knees are not directly over the hips, but slightly further forwards. And then I'm taking my blanket and I pull it all the way down to the tops of the shoulders and resting my head here. And then I love lying on this blanket. I love it for anyone with scoliosis as well, because of course it doesn't always feel symmetrical when you lie down and you're getting that feedback from the floor, especially if you have kind of a lot of rib rotation or one shoulder blade is sticking out. So you can use that blanket to kind of mold it around the body and fill in any gaps, supporting yourself. So see how it feels most even for you. How does it feel comfortable to just lie here in this Shavasana? So I'm just kind of tucking it around the body and then releasing the arms. So if you've got an eye pillow, then make sure that you cover your eyes. You always want to make sure that you're really nice and warm. It's a really hot day here, but usually in the UK, I would always put on socks and I would cover myself with a blanket. So I'm going to come out of the pose by bending my knees and rolling myself over to the side. But your challenge today is going to be in your Shavasana, and maybe let me know how it goes. So I'm hoping you can be here comfortable for at least 10 minutes. Even better, 15 minutes, even better, 20 minutes. So any extra points for those of you who have managed to be here comfortably for 20 minutes. Good. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope that gave you some inspiration for a daily yoga practice. If you do want to learn more, if you want to practice with me in a group environment, then make sure to check out the upcoming practice transformation, where you will learn all about how to adjust your practice to your scoliosis curve.